Many people, especially new creators, struggle on this platform to get their first 1,000 subscribers, whereas some other people just do a little work and all their subscribers are booming. Their videos are doing well. You might be wondering, why are my videos not doing well, even though I'm putting a lot of work? If you're having this question, just relax. I'm going to be explaining some of the reasons, some of the things you are doing which are not correct, and how you can correct them as from today to make your videos to start doing well. You are still struggling because you might be doing random content. You might be using weak titles and thumbnails in your videos. You might not have been consistent in doing your videos. And lastly, clear call to action is very important. But relax, I'm going to explain all these things. Talking about random content, that is called a niche. You have to choose a clear topic in which all your videos on this platform will be based on. By choosing a clear topic, it's going to help the algorithm as well to understand your video. The first thing, if the algorithm does not understand the type of content you create, because today you might be creating on tech, tomorrow we are creating on teaching, next time we are creating on YouTube growth, it's not correct. Choose a clear topic, not a random topic, which your videos are going to be based on. YouTube's algorithm is going to understand that video and know the right audience to show to. Because if your videos are being shown by YouTube to the wrong audience, they are not going to engage, they are not going to subscribe. Take for example, someone who is always watching short entertaining videos, and out of a sudden, a long boring video is placed in front of that person. He will not watch, he can never watch that video. That is exactly what you should do. You should create videos that YouTube will take and show to the right people who need those type of videos. That is when they are going to be entertained and they take the right actions. That is subscribing to your channel, which you want. And secondly, you have to optimize your videos for clicks. And clicks come from titles and thumbnails. Your titles must be searchable and clickable. Yes, make titles that people are always searching for. There are many things on this platform which people are searching for, and it starts with how to. Always make your titles to be exactly like what people are always looking for. How to do this. And of course, it has to bring curiosity. Make people to always be curious whenever they come in contact with that title. Always make sure your videos brings about curiosity in people. It should be in such a way that if someone is scrolling along the YouTube feed and come in contact with that video, the title should create something in the person to stop scrolling and click on that video because of the curiosity in the title. Always make sure that your videos should contain that. Talking about thumbnails, always make sure that your thumbnail is short, simple and bold. Use only few words. Don't ever think of impressing people by writing many words in that title. Your thumbnail should be able to make people to see exactly what you have written on it. It has to be simple with few words. Be simple and bold in such a way that at a glance, somebody will know exactly what is on that thumbnail without stressing to look at each word you have written on it. It has to be simple. Moving to the next is about value. Your videos have to always deliver value to your audience. Yes, that is what they need. They are looking for solutions to so many things. If you are making videos which are not necessary or which are not solving the basic needs of your audience, nobody will want to click on it. Talk less of subscribing. Always make sure that they are simple, they are easy to understand, and they are delivering values exactly like what your audience wants. That is when you are going to get massive results from what you are creating. Talking about it being simple, you have to use simple explanation. Don't use complex words because not everybody looking at that video have the same standard of education as you are. So they might be facing difficulties to understand if you are using complex grammar in your videos. Always keep them simple. That is the key. Moving to the next one, in your videos, you have to always ask viewers to subscribe. Don't beg for subscribers. Give out value. If your video gives out value to your audience, they will see the need for subscription. It's not by begging them. Yes, always give out value first before you ask for subscription. Yes, they will do that. Even without you asking, they will do that. But it's always necessary to ask. By seeing the values you are always delivering in your videos, they are going to subscribe. Always make it natural. Yes, after each value you have delivered, you can always ask them or remind them to subscribe. Never beg your audience to subscribe. Give out value, they are going to subscribe. Number 6, you have to be consistent in your uploads. Yes, use a pattern in which you will always be following that same pattern. If you want to be uploading twice a week, always make sure you follow that same pattern. Once in a week, always make sure you follow that pattern. That is consistency, not regularly. Consistency is not all about being regular, but following the same pattern in which you do and which you always upload your videos. By doing that, the algorithm is going to understand your type of videos, and your audience are also going to be expecting your videos at a particular moment. That is when the algorithm is going to send your videos to them if they are expecting. Because the YouTube algorithm know exactly Your audience knows exactly what they want and knows exactly what you are supposed to be uploading. If you are not following the same pattern or the same consistency in which you used to be uploading, that is going to disturb your videos because they are not going to do well. Yes, they are not going to do well. That is one of the problems. If you have been doing the same error, always try to erase it. Be consistent. I did mention this before. Always try to be consistent. You can decide to make one video in a week and follow that same pattern throughout than someone doing 2 videos today. After a week, it skips. Next one, it continues 2 videos. It's not correct. Always try to be consistent. That is the key. And lastly, do exactly what works for you. Don't try to copy other content because not everybody is the same. The strategy I'm always using for my videos can never be the same as the one you are going to be using. So don't always try to copy exactly like that. Use their method, but don't try to copy exactly as they are doing. Always try to improve all videos. Sometimes you are creating videos, you will notice some of the videos are getting views more than the others. Yes, the ones that are getting views, always try to improve them. Modify them again. Create the same videos, but modify them. You are going to do well improving your video. This is all about repeating winning videos. Even short, yes, some short, when you create short, you notice that some are going to get more views. Those views are simply telling that these are the type of videos people want. Yes, from there, you can multiply, you can amplify it and amplify it by creating a longer video, which is exactly like that one. That is when you are going to get views. It's not all about being blind. Yes, work actively with your minds open. Having spoken about all this, there are certain mistakes which you have to always avoid them. Try by all possible means to avoid them. Copying other creators blindly. You can copy other creators, look at their videos and see how they are performing. You can try to improve it. But don't copy exactly everything they are doing. Try to improve. Try to modify the videos. Try to put in your own words. Don't copy word to word. That is one of the mistakes which many people fall into that category. And secondly, not giving out values in your video. Your video has to always give value, like I mentioned earlier, so that your audience are going to see a reason for subscribing. They don't just subscribe because they want to subscribe. They are subscribing because they want to return and get more values from what you are always delivering. So if you cannot deliver a value, there is no need for your audience to do that. And that is going to alter your video. That's a mistake which you have to avoid from that. Also using bad thumbnails in your videos. I did mention about how you can program your thumbnail to be good. It has to be bold and clear enough. If you are not using the right thumbnails, and if your thumbnails are not attractive, they are not captivating, your targeted audience can never click on that video. Not to talk of watching them and subscribing. They can never do that. Don't ever fall in that category of people. And lastly, this YouTube journey is not a one-time process. It's a gradual process. So never give up. Keep being consistent, delivering value, and using a good thumbnails for your videos. It's going to help your videos do well and your channel get monetized and start earning money from it. Getting 1,000 subscribers is about strategy and consistency. Growth will automatically comes if you are following the same processes which I've explained today. You experience how your videos are doing well and you are going to get exactly what you want for your channel. So keep being consistent, giving value. Drop a comment below telling me how many subscribers you are having right now. Like this video if you learned something new today. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, YouTube Up Pro, so that you are not going to miss any of our videos which we are going to be uploading later. See you in the next one.